You survived another week, but not without wounds. Before you rush into the next battle, pause. Your soul is trying to speak. This week held moments that stretched you, surprised you, and shook you more than you showed. And in the quiet between what hurt you and what healed you, there's a voice that still whispers with power. It comes from an ancient book whose words read you better than you read yourself, the Bible. Its stories aren't dusty history, they're living reminders of who you can become. Picture David standing before Goliath, a young shepherd, underestimated and overlooked, yet something in him refused to bow to fear. We celebrate his courage, but here's the part we miss. David didn't rise alone. He was shaped by a community, voices that encouraged him, guided him, and believed in him long before he ever lifted a sling. His story shows us that giants don't fall because we're strong, but because we refuse to stand alone. Isolation weakens, community lifts, faith multiplies when shared. Then there's Esther, a young woman suddenly placed in a position of influence. Everything in her said, hide, stay silent. But purpose pulled her forward, and in one defining moment, she steps out, reveals who she is, and risks everything for others. Her life teaches us that courage rarely feels comfortable. Sometimes it trembles, sometimes it costs, but destiny always demands a step beyond what feels safe. Even creation reflects this truth. Watch a cat for a moment. It doesn't leap blindly. It pauses, observes, measures the risk, then moves with quiet intention. That's the kind of courage God often calls us to. Not reckless or loud, but steady faith. The kind that studies the unknown and steps forward anyway. The journey to greatness is never straight or easy. It winds through doubt, frustration, and unexpected obstacles. God's invitations often pull us beyond the familiar. Not to break us, but to strengthen what's inside us. Every challenge builds resilience. Every hesitation forges humility. Every step of faith becomes the foundation for what comes next. Your choices matter more than you realize. One moment of boldness, one act of kindness, one decision to love when bitterness feels easier. These small seeds can shape families, workplaces, and entire communities. And here's the truth that changes everything. You are part of this ongoing story. You're not a spectator or an accident. You're woven intentionally into a much larger narrative. Your legacy isn't written by perfection, but by how you rise, how you love, and how you keep moving forward when life presses in. So this Saturday, don't just reflect on what happened. Reflect on who you're becoming, with faith anchoring you, community supporting you, resilience growing within you, and the quiet, intentional courage of a cat. You're stepping into a future God has been preparing all along. Rise, step forward, embrace your calling,